Good morning. It's probably about almost 10 o'clock and I'm going to work on a project today. So when we were bringing stuff over from the other house, one of the loads of firewood got dumped right in front of this single wide trailer that is being removed in the next few weeks. So I need to get that moved over and into the woodshed before the guys come to remove that. And so I'm going to work on that today. It's starting to get a little bit warm out here, but it's not terrible. So I'm going to see how much I can get done before it gets too hot. So enough talking, I need to get to work before it gets any warmer. So I'm going to start loading the firewood into this firewood shed, but I started putting the first load in and then I realized that I think it actually needs to be blown out with a leaf blower. There's just a lot of leaves piled up in here. So I'm going to get that cleaned out first and then we'll go ahead and start loading more wood in here. If you've been with us for a little while, you know that we've had many different scenarios of ways to store our wood. None of those actually consisted of an actual woodshed, so we're excited to have this woodshed. We've done lots of different things to stack our wood over the years. We've stacked them in the round. I can't remember what they're called, but they're round, and then you fill the center with wood and put a tarp over that. We've just done lines and tarped that. We've also had where we made a platform out of pallets and then we used the cattle panels to make a woodshed like hoop house kind of. That worked really well because it kept the snow off and you weren't always like fighting tarps with frozen snow and stuff on top of them. So that was our most recent solution to wood storage, but this is really nice. We're really excited to have this little woodshed where we can store our wood splitter and stack all of our firewood and have it out of the weather. And so I'm gonna go ahead and get started working on this because it is starting to get hot out here. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna be able to get done today, but I might check in. I might work on this again tomorrow. The sun is already really high in the sky and it is getting really hot. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this blown out, get this load that I have in the bucket stacked, and then I might go inside and start working on some projects in there.
This is without rhyme or reason. I'm not enough
Well, Dee Dee's been working very hard. I got to come out and help her for a few minutes, but she's got all the wood stacked that was dumped in front of the trailer over there.
Yep.
So we really need, there's another pile right here. It's smaller. That was the biggest pile, but we had to get that all moved because somebody's coming to start tearing out that trailer this week. So kind of had to get that out of the way so they could get in there with equipment.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting that. I'm looking forward to getting that trailer out of here. So that was my only motivation for moving that wood pile when it's warm outside. Thankfully, we started early this morning, about 7:30. And I don't know what time it is now, but we got that whole pile moved, and now I'm dusty and hot and tired. So on to maybe an inside project for a little bit.
All right, well, we forgot to film this morning, but we tore a bunch of the tin off the bottom of this trailer. The guy's coming to pull out all the asbestos, tear the roof off of it, whatever has asbestos in it. And then at a later date, they're gonna come and crush the rest of it and haul it off. I think it's like a 60s trailer, single wide on here. And yeah, getting that removed. Hopefully, that will be maybe the future homicide over there. We'll see.
Yeah.
So what are we gonna do with all this tin we salvaged?
Well, it's super like heavy gauge, very thick, like good quality, and it's not all rusted out or anything. So I think we're gonna save it and make all of the garden boxes out of it. But that will be a project for next spring.
Yeah.
So for the time being, we'll just kind of get it out of the way, and we'll save it for when we're ready for that project.
So we pulled off quite a bit, but even better than that, there is a giant stack of it
Right under these
right
this
there.
pile.
So we should have lots and lots.
There's these little tear down buildings that need to come down, and there's 10 on top of all of those.
Yeah.
So we should have plenty for the garden, which I'm excited about.
We also pulled this old stove out of the trailer that's going to get demolished. It says US stove on the back. The model is, I guess, 132-S. I don't know anything about these, but look kind of cool. The front side hinges up, so I think we're going to save it. I don't know if we'll end up using it around here. I just hate to crush it and send it off, so had to snag it. So this trailer that's on the property is about ready to get hauled off. There was some asbestos in it, so we had to have a crew come out and remove all the roofing material, and they cut out all the windows and doors. Apparently the putty that they used to seal around everything has asbestos in it, so they got all that cleared out. And now we're gonna have another company come out and start ripping and tearing and get this thing out of here.
Narrow streets and dusty roads I've lingered on for far too many years. I wandered down the city taking pity on myself through my fears. All this place ever gave me was a boot upon my face when I was down. Give me back my liberty, I'll take my first step to where I'm bound. And like an arrow I will soar through the air. I'll take you with me from this place of despair. Take me out to roam the world again. Take me out to roam the world.
All right, so they are off making a run to the dump, and half the trailer's gone, so hopefully the next load gets the other half. And we got a little bit of other cleanup we're going to do around here, but trying to get some of this stuff hauled out of here. And hopefully, we'll show you a little later, but that's hopefully where we want to build our future house right there. We got a little bit of a limited workspace. They're literally just gobbling it up, stacking it into the garbage trailer, and then pulling this thing out, eating a little more, putting it in, pulling it out. So we're coming off of the blocks. They're just dragging it forward. So this trailer had a bunch of asbestos that was used in it, and they had sort of been using it as a storage area. So, but mice and rats and everything had got in there, and it was just it was in rough state. So anyhow, we got the asbestos all cleared out. They actually just came and basically, I guess they use a putty or something that has asbestos in it for sealing back in the day. So they literally just sawzalled out chunks around each window and door, pulled those out, and then the cap, I don't know what they did with the cap, but they tore the roof skin off as well that had some asbestos on there and got it cleared out. And once we got that certification done, then we could go ahead and haul it off. So, well, looks like it's pretty much gone. So they got, you know, another partial load full of cleanup, and then we're gonna have them take care of a few other piles that are laying around. So property's gonna look a lot different here shortly.
The slow day, the calm, and the night will unfold. I never thought that I would be traveling this road. People keeps missing, the clouds seem to fade, and every occasion I whisper your name. I'm happy to hear that you'll still be around. I thought you were leaving without a sound. In my little world, you are both pros and cons. It's hard to admit when you feel you don't belong. So tell me, are you still in there? As beautiful as you are, you just don't know how far. In this world I'll be right by your side with arms, even if you don't want. You wrote your name in my heart. You're out where you're laughing, the curls in your hair. I wish that I could tell you how much I really care. Your harmless desire, the tip of your tongue, all of your bruises and all of your fun. Tell me, are you still in here? As beautiful as you are, you just don't know by far. In this world I'll be right by your side with arms.
Hey, sweet.
Even if you
All right, it looks quite a bit different back here now. There obviously is no trailer, and a couple of the trees that were tucked behind this shed are knocked down, and they are sitting overside. As soon as we get some decent weather, I'll get them lopped up for firewood. But this is kind of where we want to build. Kind of up on this little knoll up here. We'd have a view out the back if we trim a few trees of the little valley back there, and then the nice front view up here of the main portion of the valley. So that's kind of our rough plan. We have a lot of work that's got to happen first before we get to that point. Obviously, first we have to get that trailer fixed up and paint and carpet, or tear our carpet and put in flooring. That way we have a temporary living condition there. And yeah, but dreaming for the future, that's kind of what we want to do here. So excited for some stuff to come down the pipeline. Well, thanks for joining us. We'll have lots of projects as we start to develop this new property. So hang in there with us, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.